All right. Pace slow. Perfect. All right. Just starting week 4. My training for the Mammoth Trail Fest. I gotta jump on this pretty early. I think when I started, I had 28 weeks. I'm using the Runna app and doing a training plan, and it only does up to 26 weeks of training. So I'm stopping about, say, 2 weeks before the event starts. Let's get there. I'm feeling it. Today I had a long run Saturday, which was 4.5 miles, and I did trail. It's pretty steep. The first mile coming from my house is pretty much steep grade uphill till I get on top of the ridge line. So I learned that I burned my calves out pretty quickly, and I need to start doing like a 2 or 3 mile warm up before I start ascending to the top of the ridge line. So that's what I'm learning. It also takes me about 3 miles to warm up. My legs are in pain for about the first 3 miles, and then the pain goes away, and I kind of get into autopilot mode. It kind of feels like shin splints, but I'm also guessing because I'm new to running, and I feel sharp pain on my shins. In the beginning, I really thought it was shin splints, but now I'm starting to think maybe I'm just trying to warm up. So we'll see. Maybe you guys can help me out. So I'm doing around 4 runs a week. I have an easy run at conversational pace, and that gradually gets longer the more I'm into my training. So it started off with 3 miles. Now I'm doing 4.5, and my long runs are about 7 miles. And then in the next couple weeks, we'll start adding a mile or 2 every Saturday. That's when I have my long runs. I'm doing hill repeats during the week as well, which I'm actually enjoying. So it's just, I do like a mile and a half warm up to a hill, and then do 7 sets of sprinting uphill for 60 seconds. Stop, take a walk break. So I walk back down the hill for 30 seconds, and then I jog the rest until I get back to my marker. And I do that sometimes, and then the cool down is the same distance as the warm up. So those actually have been pretty fun. It's fun to push yourself for a short amount of time and not worry about bonking and having to try to make it back to your car with 3 miles left. Usually if you're pretty spent, by the time you're done doing the sprints, you only have about a mile and a half of running left. So I like that. My other training run is tempo. So I usually try to keep those flat, like my easy runs. And then I'll just have you do. This is all new to me, so I'm assuming you're coming here because you're new to running. So I'm learning as I go, but my tempo training runs are I'll run a warm up and then do like a 9:30 pace for a mile, and then do like a 9:50 pace for the next mile. Just doing faster paces than my easy runs. I set my goal for this to be a little faster, knowing that I'm going to be in elevation, I'm going to be on a trail 95% of the time, and it's going to be hard. So I'm hoping my faster goal time will compensate for that, and I'll finish obviously later than my goal time, but I'll at least get a little harder training in. So we'll see how that pans out.
Bye.